So with the fifth retirement of Mr. Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, put a bit of a spanner in the works in it to old Turkey's plans. And you know what? Always have a plan B, always have a plan C, always have a plan D. And Mr. Sheikh just said, Habibi, when he was talking to Eddie, he said, don't worry about it, we've got other plans, bruv. Right? He went on TalkSport and he said that he wants Wilder versus Joshua, which is huge, right? Yes, it's not Fury versus AJ, but it is still a B plus, for sure, a B plus. We'll all watch it. We'll all blatantly do that. That is a watch party level event for sure. So AJ versus Wilder, I'm here for it. Wilder, 39, is taking a couple of bad L's. That stoppage that he had to Zhang was a bit dirty. Let's see how much he's got left, because he's going to be fighting some guy called Chris Harper on Black Prime in April. Harper, you know, what is it? Let's on the notes. It's 11 losses, 18 wins. Look, it's a decidedly big comeback fight. It's fine. It's fine. Wilder versus Joshua is big, and for me, that's a potential elevator fight for this generation. That is both of those dudes up and down, getting leveled. I think it's a great fight. I think there's a lot to it. Bakole called out Joshua this week, and I think it jarred Mr. Ant quite heavily. I think it annoyed him. I would imagine he got straight on the blower to Eddie and said, what's this geezer talking about? So they're talking about him versus Bakole in Africa, in what was Zaire, Congo. And to be fair to Josh, he's very clear about it. He's like, there has to be some sort of government sponsorship, and there has to be something that makes it tangible and material to do it. I don't think any of us want to see AJ versus Bakole, but AJ don't care, and I like that, and I respect that. Then you've got the winner of Kabayel versus Zhang. Kabayel, fine. Zhang, I want nothing. I want him nowhere near AJ, right? I understand Zhang is older. I understand Zhang got beat by AJ in the amateurs, I believe. It's just a bad fight. I just don't want to see it. Kabayel, you know, it would be torching if AJ came out and just Watford AJ mullered him, just battered him. It's a bit much, isn't it? And you lose a young heavyweight, but then whatever. Then, of course, we got the very interesting thing on February 22nd, which is Parker versus Dubois. Now, Dubois obviously starched AJ not that long ago, and AJ beat Parker in a snooze fest years ago. But I still think that Dubois he's got his hands full with Parker. And I think Parker, he's only 31 himself. Parker, I think, gives Dubois at least very bad problems. And I think that he has every single piece of potential to beat Dubois. So then if he nicks the IBF off of Dan and there's no enforceable rematch clause, and even if there is a rematch clause, this is the era we're in now. Even if there is a rematch clause, do you know how sick it would be if Turkey just says, nah, fight AJ now for the IBF, and we have Parker, Joshua 2 for the IBF. Yeah, like, it's not an exciting fight. It doesn't get my nips hard. It doesn't get me all tingly and, you know, in that way. But still would be nice to see, and it would be nice to see AJ pick up a third time reign as a world titleist. Maybe he does. Then Fury lures out of retirement, because then Fury knows that he can have that IBF title off of Josh if he beats him. Then he can go to Usyk for a third fight for undisputed, because it's one of the things he never ever has. Listen, the long short of it is no one really wants to see Fury Usyk 3. We've seen it twice. Both times they were close. Both times Usyk beat him. No one wants to see Joshua versus Usyk 3, because both times, same again, he beat him, and he beat him without argument, right? There's no dispute on that one. But, I mean, like, from the fans' perspective, Joshua versus Wilder is the one on that list. Like, without a shadow of a doubt. It doesn't matter if there's belts on the line. It doesn't matter. We want huge, spectacular fights. We want the build-up. We want Wilder doing Wilder bits, and we want AJ being the statesman with his headphone in. God knows what he's listening to. It's not even a new one. It's one of the old school ones like these. right? Powerful, God knows. Like, sure, he's just like listening to bangers or whatever. Maybe he's on conference calls, who knows? But that would be huge. That would be huge, and it'd just be a great fight, a great spectacle. You got a giant undercard underneath it. Let's see where it goes. Like, rate, subscribe. Let me know in the comments who you want to see AJ fight next, because like, I'm going to imagine that there's going to be quite a few of you that are saying that he gets destroyed by Bakole. Not shocked. Do you think, like, I think he beats Dubois second time around. Let me just leave you with that one.